Hey there, beautiful Earth Angel. Elvia Rowe here, founder of AngelsTeach.com, and welcome to November. Another month to live with your angels. And this month, I'm super excited and inspired to bring a new way to do our messages this month, because this is actually something I do regularly on a personal level, but it's not something that I've actually done in public yet. So excited to share this, because the fact of the matter is our angels are really good. They're really resourceful at using anything that's in our environment to bring messages forward for us. And so this month, it seems to be with the holidays coming that there are a lot of these in the mailbox, a lot of catalogs. And so it's fun to just flip through and see, okay, what's my message? What do I need to hear right now? So I'm going to do that 3 different times with this. I have not chosen the images yet. I'm going to do that on the fly here. I am going to take pictures of them afterwards so that you can, I'll post them here so that you can see them in a bit more detail and get any additional messages that you need to as we go along here. So, as we often do, I'd like to invite you to choose. Are you going to receive a message from the first image that I pick, the second, or the third? Which one carries a message for you right now? 1, 2, or 3? Okay, so I'm going to start by I usually look the other way and just feel into the energy, just noticing how my body is being pulled. I'm almost there. You can see, for those who have worked with me, you know that the angels love to nod my head yes, or shake it no, or pull my body forward, or push it backwards. This is just us being, or in this case, me being an instrument for the angels. But, you know, they're wanting to work through you in a similar fashion as well. So pay attention to how your body is experiencing your yeses and your nos. So my yes is almost there, but I'm not quite there. So okay, I'm getting a yes. It's on this. And I'll show you the full thing. This is the Peruvian Connection catalog. And bear with me as I put on my glasses. I have not, as I mentioned, this is all happening on the fly, so I need to tune in to see which one is, and it's this one here. You'll see the image. I'm posted here. I'm taking a picture after the fact here, but I want to focus in on this image of a very free-looking woman, and I'm noticing the belt that she has first and foremost. For whatever reason, and I admit I don't know yet why this belt is important, but I'm sharing and being very transparent here because this is all part of the reading process, is that we are often drawn to something before we actually know what the message is about. So I'm drawn to this belt, and I'm hearing the word loops, and I don't know yet how this is relevant for the reading. So again, we're really doing this on the fly here, and I trust that it is helping you to understand a little bit more about the process of doing an angel reading. So she is wearing this about her waist, and I'm hearing solar plexus, the center of power, and there are loops that are hanging down, and I'm hearing it's about grounding. Wow, okay, so not expected what this message is about. It's about grounding, and then I'm drawn to her boots. So I look at the loops here and this flowing downward, the belt, the tassels flowing downward, and the message for those of you who chose number 1 is about grounding. Like, who would have thought that you'd get this from a catalog image, right? And the loops is still outstanding. I still want to circle back to that. But the first part of the message is it's about grounding. And I'm drawn to her boots as I say that, as confirmation, as validation that yes, this is about grounding. And grounding in a way that feels joyful, because I'm seeing her almost wanting to dance, you know, and dancing, having fun, being out there in that space of joy is such a grounding experience for us, right? So number one is ground, and do it through a way that is fun for you, whether it's actually dancing or some other way of moving your body. Just make sure that you have that on your radar screen. So the loops are about infinity. Okay, I'm hearing infinity, and while those two loops don't actually make an infinity symbol, so the second part of the message is that your belief in your potential, your infinite potential, is drooping a little bit. So not only do you need to ground, but you're being invited to come back to that space of faith and believing that your potential is much more unlimited than you currently are feeling. Perhaps it's not literally unlimited, because we are constrained to our human form and to certain circumstances that our soul came here to experience. Yet, your potential is far more unlimited than you realize. You have far more that is accessible to you than you realize. And you're going to find that by being in that space of joy and grounding your energy, and really living that way. Not just doing it this afternoon or tonight or tomorrow, but really setting the intention to live in that space. All right, let's move on to the second of these three images. And once again, almost there. There we go. Okay. You know, you've probably heard me say I always pay attention to how things come forward, how a card comes forward. The last one, the first image we did, almost there with that yes, and then it took a little bit of time. So that's part of the message, right? So that message for number one of grounding and believing in your unlimited or unlimited potential is something that takes time, and that's okay. That's okay. It's part of the process. It's the life journey. All right. So, this is beautiful. Beautiful image. There we go. Not quite sure why I'm showing you that when I am going to take a picture afterwards, but hey, you know, we're doing this on the fly here. So this image, I'm drawn definitely to the landscape. She's got these beautiful mountains behind her. I am hearing be outdoors, and she's got this regal looking hat atop her head, and it's like this is her queendom. That's what the message is for you, number two people. It's actually a pretty simple, straightforward message in that recognize your environment, own your space, take responsibility for your surroundings, for your home, for your business, for your career, whatever that may be, for your relationships. This is about ownership. This is about you being the queen. Even if you're a guy, just embrace your regal self, be the king. And know that as you do that, look at how straight she's standing, you know, and she's just has this pretty relaxed stance because she just knows who she is. She's just owning it. We have been undergoing some minor renovations in our home, and I don't know about you, but when we work on one room, it's almost like all the stuff that's in that room just kind of is scattered in these other areas of the house that beforehand were actually in pretty good shape. So feeling a little bit scattered in our home right now. And it's a process, right? Again, it's a process because whenever you do any kind of renovations, it takes some time to get order back in store. So as you take on the task of owning your space, not just literally, but really owning your guidance, owning your mission here on earth, emphasis on the word ownership. Know who you are. Do what you came here to do. Be the queen, be the king. Just really step into that, because our world needs you to do that right now more than ever. Okay. Such juicy messages coming through, right? I never cease to be amazed by what the angels are able to accomplish through us when we open ourselves to be the instruments. So, last message here for you number 3 people is, okay, rest. I turn to the nightgown section. Yeah, and I'm asking the angels if it's anyone in particular. It's not. So you're going to see the whole page here. It's really about relaxing and letting go and just being one with the energy that's right now. If you chose number 3, what I'm hearing is that you have been fighting status quo. You have been fighting what is showing up in your environment. You have been fighting life, really, and certain circumstances, at least in your life. And this is a gentle message to let go of that struggle, let go of that fight, and relax, and to take enough time to rest as you need it, to take enough time to just let things that don't serve you anymore fall away. Don't try to force anything. This is really about just, here we are. This is where I'm at right now, and I'm good with it. I'm at peace. And believe me, I know from personal experience that it can be a journey to just be at peace with whatever's showing up in your life, because sometimes it's like, yeah, I don't want that. But whatever it is that you're giving that reaction to, it's here for a purpose. And the more that you are able to just surrender and accept whatever those circumstances are, the more that they're getting very specific with the wording here. You pave the path to what's on the other side of it. Interesting way of putting that. So let go and allow that path to be paved through your surrender and your constant focus on just being one with the energy and what's in your life. So that, my dear friends, is a wrap for our messages from the angels for the month of November 2018. I pray that you have gotten exactly what you needed from your angels. If you haven't already, I do invite you to come on over to AngelsTeach.com. While it's not on the website yet, I am working on a new program, Alchemy with the Angels, and really excited to share what's been brewing for a long time actually with this effort, and really looking forward to bringing that out to the world, perhaps even to you personally. So much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful month, and happy Thanksgiving to all those of you who are celebrating that holiday, and whatever holidays you happen to be celebrating this month. So much love to you. Be well. See you soon.